Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Last episode saw the collapse and destruction of the Hummel pocket right here with a, it wasn't a huge Soviet force, but it was a significant portion of their command structure, which should leave them in some sort of disarray. And I did notice that the Soviets have some sort of little invasion force over here. I'm not sure what they're trying to plan there, but my ships are not terribly far away, so I'm actually send them right up here. See if we can intercept and sink these ships. That would be preferable. Oh, a couple people asked for units to be renamed, and let's see, what are we talking about here? Peter Magnuson, awesome name. Wanted to have a bomber squadron named the Lucky Gremlin. Now, he asked that, and I hope it's okay. He put it in the comments section, so I'm assuming it's okay for me to share this. But his grandfather was a flight engineer on B-24 Liberators for Operation Tidal Wave, which was the American attempt to fly bombers out of Sicily and bomb the synthetic oil fields in Romania to try to disrupt the production of, you know, fuel for the war machine. And unfortunately, it was a massive disaster for the Allies. Huge losses, and they did not do very much damage to the refineries. So now we have, and I'm assuming the Lucky Gremlin was the name of his B-24 and not his own personal nickname. There was another one I did. I created a corps for my Marines and named them for Majora Gaming, who wanted to have some Scandinavian units named Eriker, something like that. He wanted some Scandinavian units named that. Now, they're not technically Scandinavian where they are right now, but they have been fighting in the north for their entire deployment, so I named my Marines here in honor of that one. We wanted a heavy cruiser to be renamed. We can actually do that right now. I completely forgot about it. Where'd my ships go? There they are. Let's see, which heavy cruiser's name are we not digging right near? Graf Spee, Admiral Hipper. Let's do the Admiral Scheer. I kind of like the other name, so that's the name I like the least right now. Oh my god, I believe he wanted it to be named not really sure. That was the Test. That was the name of the viewer. The Test wanted a heavy cruiser named Unterschung. Alright, and I believe that was it. I know there's a couple other I need to work on, but I'm kind of waiting on units to be constructed to do that. So let's see. Let's take a look at this. There's one item in here we need to knock off the list. Right there, mass assault. Don't want to get ahead on that right now because it has that little, you know, a head penalty. And okay, all right, we're doing good now. So, things to think about now is reorganizing the front and where our next attack should be. We're getting into winter, so that is going to be problematic. It's funny, it's November of 1940, and we're almost to Stalingrad, which is this city right here. And I was actually reading up on Stalingrad a little while ago, and one of a quote from one of the German generals in charge of the attack kind of struck at me, and he said that Stalingrad was nothing more than a name on a map to us at the beginning. It was basically a strategically located city that was on a defensible front, the Don River there. Or not the Don River. I'm sorry, the Volga. The Volga River. And it was basically just you know, another capture point on the map. That's just something we need to grab along the way, basically. And, man, did it turn into so much more than that. Alright, so everything up in the north is pretty good right now, but with the collapse of the Hummel pocket, this area is disjointed. So what we need to do... What we need to do is reorganize this whole area. Well, let's take a look at our entire command structure. There it is right there. Nope. There it is right there. Well, for starters, let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. Where is the... Alright, so this is Army Group South. Army Group I forgot how big Army Group South was, how much land they were covering. But what happened was the front was so wide, and it kind of shrank down. Hang on one second. Cats! Hey! Cat's pissing me off again. Okay. It was such a wide front, because it was basically a massive salient to some extent, that it kind of collapsed down, and now we're holding a lot of ground. Let's march these guys down here. Like that. Alrighty. You have to forgive the slow pace, but I'm trying to make sure I do this right and not quickly. And quite frankly, the whole point of me doing this is because I was a little annoyed that Hearts of Iron 4 was so delayed, so I decided to throw in some Hearts of Iron 3, and I'm perfectly fine taking my time with it. Let's see. Yep, I am definitely reorganizing this. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, look how disjointed this stuff is. We're going to that province right there. Let's see. Where are my tigers? I need to find my tigers and get them right here. That's fine to go through like that. This guy, you're going to go right there. All right, we're gonna unpause the game. First time in a while. And now let's take these guys. Move them right here. Okay, good. Are you attached to anybody? No, you're not attached to anybody, so you're just kind of hanging out there for now. Okay, alright. Yeah, definitely needed to reorganize after that push there. It's just the way I like to do things. It's not the quickest way, but it does tend to work well for me. After a major assault, I like to... Didn't I tell these guys? Oh, they're just moving slowly. After a major assault, I like to basically reorganize my forces and get them put together. Just so I know where everybody is and what everybody's doing. Alright, this corps is going to head down to the Crimea now. You, sir, are actually going to head right here, because the Germans are trying to break through a weak spot in my line there. Let's do this. Let's shift you guys down, and we'll plug the gap with you, and we'll bring in you for reinforcements right there. Okay, good. It's right there. Oh no, that's not a open. Okay, you guys need to be right here. There we go. Okay, it's gonna take a couple minutes to redeploy everybody, but it'll be okay. Ooh, nice. Now these guys can actually attach to somebody, and let's see, Panzer Army? I'm looking for corps. Ah, Tiger Corps, yes. Now the Tiger Corps is going to get its own mobile infantry. Boom. Right there. Now it's going to take them a bit to, you know, wait. Nope, that wasn't that guy, right? I was about to say, that's not right. There we go. This guy, he's, organization is at 0, so it's going to be a bit before they can deploy, but we're good. And this is the 6th, and the 19th Corps is the one that needs them. So we'll try to remember that. The 19th Corps needs men. Actually, about to win that battle. Let's, I'm gonna use this in, yeah, we're just gonna move, well, no, that's what. We'll move these guys down here, and we're definitely gonna need these guys to plug the gap. Now, we do have men moving down here. That is okay, though. In 6 hours, we're going to counterattack. and we do have men moving in, so I'm not worried about that. It's not a big deal. We did lose the battle, but it's not a big deal. We're going to bypass the Crimea with these units because this Army Corps is moving down there. And something somebody did manage is I've completely forgot about the strategic redeployment function of the game. Basically, what you could do is select like a group of units and control click somewhere and strategically redeploy them. Basically, it means loading them up on trains and sending them there. They're going to move a lot faster, but they take an organization penalty. It's been a number of years since I've played this game, so I'm forgetting things. All right, we got these guys here. I feel like there's too many units up here as it is. But what we could do is just swap these guys out in the front, just to make them a little more even. And let's move these guys back. I'm going to use these guys as a strategic reserve for now. I'm just going to keep them hanging out over here, just so they're not on the front, taking up all those supplies at the moment. Boom, you guys. Boom. Let's take out that salient. Right there. Hit them from all directions. You guys. Nope, not the first army. I don't want to select the entire army there. Is this guy? Well, you need to move over here and get closer to your units. This guy... You move over there. So the 19th Corps, and what was that other one? The 23rd. So 19 and 23. Those are the Panzer Corps that don't have attached motorized infantry yet. Let's just do that. That'll be good. Come on. How are you doing that poorly? Was his organization... Oh, you know what? I bet that was the guy whose organization was already all the way down. Let's do this. Let's break that attack before they actually break him. Oh shit, with the wrong guys. They didn't. These guys, the little tiny mini pocket formed with a medium tank division cut off, and they're trying to break through, but it's not going to fly. All right, why no? You guys, you guys move here. Change my mind. Okay, the 21st Corps. Select everybody and move them there, because these guys are right here to block that. So we're doing good. Yep. How's the movement speed? Still at full speed, so we're still not taking weather penalties, which is good, because when the weather sets in and everybody starts to slow down, that's when things are going to start getting ugly. But look at that. That's Moscow right there. That's the goal right there. That's the brass ring. All right, they're counterattacking right here. For what reason? Probably to stop troop movements, but... well, we can fix that. And strategic attack in the rear here should break that. These units, these supply issues in the north is becoming problematic. I might pull back in the north just because I can't keep these guys supplied correctly. Come on. Well, we sank two there were submarines there is what we just sank. Hope we can catch the rest of the fleet. Well, let's give it a little time and see how this goes. The supply issues in the north are becoming problematic, though. Okay, and you can tell the Soviets are starting to get a little bit more aggressive in their position because they are launching local counterattacks now. They definitely don't like the prospect of getting cut off in the north here. Yep, you can see it, you can tell. Now, these guys, right now they're out of supply, but they actually have full organization, so we should be okay for now. Interceptors, why is there You know what? I think the problem... there's too many... For starters, I have too many people in Leningrad, and not enough supplies getting through, so I need to move the interceptors out. And we're back, and I think I may have figured out part of the problem I'm having with Leningrad, and that is, and I'm really actually shocked nobody saw this, because normally when I fuck up, somebody is right there to go, hey Ben, you know, you overlooked this, or you just kind of dropped the ball. When I went to create convoys before, I was creating resource convoys and not supply convoys. So now I have a convoy set to go from Stettin here to Leningrad. If we look at the resource supplies, there we go, map mode, goes right like this. Should be perfectly safe. I don't think we'll lose any ships. I mean, the Soviets don't have a big navy in the area, so we should be good at that. Now, we're just gonna have to wait a little while and see how well it works out, but hopefully it'll work out well. And we also need to, yeah, we moved those planes out. I moved the fighters over here. Basically, I have no, or was that the tactical bombers? Yeah, the tactical bombers over there. Let's set them over here, go around attack. There we go. And hopefully those resources will start flowing into that area. And, oof, boy, do we ever need them. And we do have, that's tactical bomber, we have interceptors nearby, although their organization is basically gone. And we can try to send them up. Organization's at 0 now. Ooh, wait, right there. Alright, I mean, right now it's perfectly fine. We can redouble our efforts there like that to break them. Okay, there we go. Really slow episode today. Really slow. Is that really 90%? Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah, and oh shit, that is bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull back from the north. I'm gonna have to pull back. I am not capable of holding that thin of a front right there. I'm gonna have to pull back to right here. Hopefully I can get those guys. I might lose some of these troops. Yeah, they have more between the supply issues and, you know, you know, being at the extreme edge of the front, I am not capable. Well, let's take a look at the supplies again, now that a couple days have passed. Supplies, local supply, required daily. Okay. Received supply, 84. Port can ship 84 units of supply and fuel each day. What we could do, and that's the maximum right now. So we're shipping the maximum amount of supplies into this area, and hopefully they're going to be getting to the troops from there easier. That should do the trick. Oh man, I messed that up before. Yeah, I just clicked on the wrong button. So, now, with the situation in the north becoming more precarious, we definitely want to think about expediting the end of this war here. Yeah, look at them. They're really hammering on like this. I'm not worried about, but all right, let's just throw those guys in. That'll completely dislodge that attack. And what we have all these fresh troops in the south here. So what we should probably do is work on putting a lot of pressure down here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Put a lot of pressure down this way, and that'll help pull the troops away from the north. Just move into that gap. Okay. Sorry, this episode's a little discombobulated. Between, you know, trying to talk to my wife, and she's at work right now, and the cat's crawling all over my desk, I've been a little distracted. At one point, I had one cat behind one monitor and one cat behind the other monitor, and they were, like, batting at each other. You know, in my face. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's actually take these tigers and get them into something. How are my ships doing? Do we actually... I'm assuming these are just submarines, and that's why we're having trouble actually finding them. But we'll keep trying. Now, tigers need their... Yep, that's good. Now, let's bring this core in up here. The supply issue well underway, getting into hand, in hand. We're getting things worked out. We should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay. All right, well, I'm going to end this episode right here. I forgot to have my little recording screen up on my other monitor, so I actually don't know how long I've been going right now. Hopefully it's been about 30 minutes. I think it's been more like 25, but I'll see in post-production. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.